Cells are popping. That's the name of this video.
Back up, Buster.
Yeah, but I want to see cells popping.
Ah. Thought I had enough paper towels, but I don't think so. Let's try one more, and then see what cleanup I need to do. What I could do, there's an awfully big one there, so let's see. Just trying to figure out, I mean, don't want to mess it up, but, so I got great big cells, and I got tiny itty bitty cells. And if I, you know, go back and forth, actually there's a lot more white around here. Those might just not have come up yet, because these have been sitting for longer. It's like, do I do that or do I not? What do you think? Do I
I don't know.
Do I swipe that?
What, these two big ones?
Yeah, like that one right here. Like, do I swipe that?
My concern is that as time goes by, things get more solid, and if you mess with them, they could behave differently.
Well, they're not going to get. Do you mean like the paint would get more solid?
Yeah, the paint
it's not going to, not that quickly. I mean,
Okay,
if I didn't come back to this for like another hour.
What's your reasoning behind?
Because there's
messing with
a lot
those?
of black first of all, and then there's some blue. It seems like I could maybe get some stuff to come up.
Yeah, it could.
But you know
be.
what
I
else?
mean, it also creates some interest in contrast. I mean, your only concentrations of black there's here and there.
You know, we could also, you could get the torch, or I'll get the.
Yeah.
If I can try to get the torch.
She can get the torch.
I can get the torch.
And then she can never figure out how to. Ha! Oh, that's cool.
What do you mean never?
Never say never. She figured out how to.
I mean, I've got lots of cells, but I want to get some of these.
See what happens to the black. Maybe the blue will. Well, let's put it this way: if the blue gets dominated more by the black, then go ahead and swipe it. How about that?
Well, I'm going to want to tilt. So, I'm getting more white coming up. I was thinking of doing this with the same colors, but instead of swiping with black, swiping with white. All right, so now I'm going to tilt. Because there's there's plenty of paint.
Ooh, boy, yeah, it's moving. There is definitely movement. So the reason that there's more cells is because you thin
because
something?
It's thinner, and I have enough paint.
Oh.
See, I've got a lot of paint here in the middle. So see, but I want some of this on the edges.
Well, it also depends on if you want verticals or you don't care.
Well, I don't see. I mean, I'll get some.
Because you're going to definitely get curves in it if you keep doing that.
Well, and I don't mind having some curves. Okay, let me put it down for a minute. Let me think about this. Because see, I want some of that paint to come off, or at least just I don't necessarily need the paint to come off. I want those cells to stretch, but all the cell activity is happening here in the middle, or all the moving paint is happening here. Activity. It's like I could just get really go, so scary. Don't know that I really want to do that. Okay, so now let's try putting that back down.
I like the different. I like the fact that there's character. You got plenty of white over here, and you've got you have a dark right in the center, which is, but it's contrast.
Yep.
You know, I like contrast, but maybe that's just me.
See, I want to get these stretched over here. Yeah, it does look really cool. One of the people I follow says if you're 80% happy with it, leave it alone.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety.
And it's like, I am 80% happy with it.
And you're not leaving it alone.
I'm not leaving it alone, that's right. See, all that paint's just right there. Because, I mean, I could push paint, but then I'm really going to mess
No, you're going to mess with the lines that you worked very hard to create. I don't think you should do that. I mean, you could, you know, tip it that way and see how far you want to let this go before you stop, you know.
See, it's like that stuff over there on the corner. Well, it's moving a little bit, but not here, is it?
No, the center is going to move more than anything
Yeah, because
else.
that's where all the... It's going to take forever to dry with all that paint in the middle.
Concentration. But, you know, I kind of like the black hole and someone in the middle.
Yeah. I don't want it that far down now, so let's just move it up a little bit. Well, definitely
definitely interesting.
I'm gonna get
All right,